Hey everybody, it's Amp here, and welcome back to another Sage Shock battle. We got myself on Oscilio once again, and Jay on Lexi. I want to say thank you guys so much for checking out the short that was advertised in this. Sorry that it took so long to get out. Hoping to start making these a little bit quicker, but let's get into the game here. We're going to start off with Jay doing a Death Dealer activation. He's actually going to go to put a card into the arsenal, and it's not face up, but it doesn't really change the outcome. Because as you can see, Jay just sends the card here anyways, and is able to fuse it with a card from hand to give it that go again that it needed. So it being face up or face down in the arsenal this time didn't really change anything. So he sends 4 with go again at me, and I block with a card from hand. And going down to 16 off of that. And then with the go again here, Jay goes here and plays the Heaven's Claw that he actually used to fuse his first attack, and I just try to take it because I'm trying to keep my hand up for a combo, but I do end up playing the Sigil of Conductivity just so I can draw up more cards at the end of first turn. I go ahead here and play an Electrostatic Discharge, using it to pump up a Blast to Oblivion. In response, getting a couple of blocks from Jay here. But I end up not resolving the ability. Kind of just a little bit of a fake out. I think it was pretty much just the only way that my hand could actually have been played there. Lightning Surge from Arsenal, having natural go again because of the text on the card. Me being a stickler for which dice to use for some reason.
Oh, I just use another for those bigger.
Go ahead and giving it some blocks here. Pretty much the only defensive cards I have in the entire deck right now. But then Jay pumps it up with a Lightning Surge, setting me back a little bit more life. But I use the instant ability here and prevent 2 of it. So I end up only taking 1 down to 12. Another Death Dealer activation. A little bit of board cleanup. And then Jay goes and puts a not legal target into his arsenal.
Yeah, I can. Oh, I can't do this. It's not an arrow. It's not an arrow. Don't get your draw card either. Sorry, I'd have to.
Gotta love how passionate Jay is about his mistakes. Sending in the yellow snapshot here, straight from the arsenal. I go ahead and throw my headpiece in front of it to bounce back the sigil. I think I had some sort of play here in my head, but even afterwards I kind of mull over it after the fact and realize that it didn't make much sense to do this, and I should have just blocked more and waited for tempo to kind of fall naturally back into my favor. You can see here I do an Oscilio activation, just trying to dig for anything better than what I have in my hand currently. I send a Ravenous Rabble here, luckily pulling it red off of the top so I get to send it for 4, go again. Getting a couple more blocks here from Jay. And then sending this Flittering Charge for 4, out, go again. And then Jay just comes in here with this incredibly juiced up blue snapshot with a sizzle electromagnetic discharge combo. And I kind of just have to sit there and laugh, as I think it's 11 damage is being presented here. I basically have to lay down everything in my hand, and it's still barely enough. I think I was left with an instant, so I couldn't block if I wanted to, going down to 5. I play out a Sigil and pass my turn just to get a card into Arsenal and hopefully draw up something better. Jay starts off his turn with another Death Dealer activation, loading up a Bolton Shot, sending out the front pump to ensure that this Bolton Shot gets go again, no matter what. And he's explaining to me how the Bolton Shot has go again. And I think I make a pretty big mistake here, once again, by blocking with my Arcane. Even though he has a lot of AB, I feel like he is not as inclined to stop the Arcane damage, and I should have tried to push it instead of physical, especially after I get 3 Frostbites here. I remember even considering just arsenaling and passing and letting the Frostbites fizzle out, but instead I think I send a Lightning Surge and having to pay 3 to send it out. So 4, go again. Jay goes ahead and just takes the damage here, which is very scary, obviously, because that means there's probably a large attack coming, and I pretty much just have to Arsenal and pass. He reveals a Skizzik from Arsenal, which with Lexi's ability gives it go again, and a +1, so he's sending a 0 for 4 with go again at me. And you can see I already get the blocks ready. I'm checking his arsenal for any more lightning presses.
What am I looking for? Lightning press?
Once again, blocking with the arcane. I think it's something that I need to get better at if I'm going to try to play Oscilio and Sage. I'm already so much on the back foot at the start that I need to be better with my blocks here. Sending in the red fry just to keep up the pressure. Then he comes down with the Entwined Lightning, fusing it with a lightning card to give it go again, so another 4 go again. I tried to filter a little bit to find some more blocks, but I don't quite get exactly what I was looking for. I'm able to prevent 2 of the damage. Still taking 2 from the Entwined Lightning. Preparing my last card, which I think is a Fry. And then Jay has to do a little bit of overkill here by doing the Death Dealer activation. Sending in the red snapshot, and Jay takes yet another game against my Oscilio. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys have any recommendations on heroes that you want to see in the future, or any way that I can make these videos better, please let me know in a comment down below. The support that I've gotten so far has already been incredible, and you guys are amazing. Hopefully I'll be able to record some games on Terra today, and hopefully get some other people on screen other than just me and Jay. But with all that said, I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.
It's hard for me.
The amount of
guarantee
times,
the damage.
both games, I had those electrifiers or whatever in my hand, and I was like,